Hi guys, hello. Today, as of last week, many of you know that there was a lot. In fact, the game basically has fully been exposed due to the Battlefield Labs leaks last week, towards the end of the week, with basically every single part of the game being leaked, and obviously content creators kind of being like, well, we don't really know. Can we talk about it? And at this point, I think it's quite obvious that almost everyone knows everything about the game so far. One of the biggest things that I'm already concerned about, of all the things that I think we've seen, that we've all seen in the leaks, is that there are still no class-locked weapons, right? I don't know why that's the way it is, but that's what they've decided to do. And I don't know if this is something left over from... Battlefield 2042, or I'm not sure. If it's like, because Battlefield 2042 obviously allowed any class to use any weapon, even though they eventually added classes. I'm a little concerned that they're kind of going down that route of, you know, oh, that kind of worked, actually. It was nice having all the classes with all the guns. But again, it moves away from the original Battlefield experience that I think a lot of us are used to and want back. So, for instance, in Battlefield, every Battlefield, I think, up to Battlefield 5, which is what we're playing today, classes were limited to certain weapons, right? So, for instance, if I'm using the Recon class, I can only use snipers. And I think, sorry, in BF5, you can technically do that. But obviously, the problem with Battlefield 5 as well is that you could make any class look like any other class. Do you know what I mean? There was no limit on what you could do with the customization. So, in Battlefield 5, it kind of like they've done it the wrong way around, which is classes all look the same because you can basically customize them to look exactly the same because they wanted to have hero units and they wanted you to be able to fully customize your character. In Battlefield 2042, you are a hero who has abilities not locked to any class, and then eventually they brought classes back, but you could still use any weapon. And now, as far as we can tell from the leaks from Battlefield 6, that's the same again, which means that when you're fighting an enemy player and they're using quite literally any weapon that they want, you can't tell straight away. You can't tell straight away if they're what class they're using. You don't know if they're going to pull out an RPG. You don't know if they're going to be able to snipe you at range, because any class can use the sniper. So you could play support and heal whilst using a sniper rifle, which is weird. So yeah, I've always had, and also, yeah, the silhouette thing is something I've been pushing for years, right? Battlefield 1 had some of the best silhouetting in any video game. You look at a class from 500 meters away, and you're like, that's a recon, that's a medic, that's an assault player, and that's a support player. You know what I mean? Instantly, you can tell. Instantly, you can tell. Oh, what the hell? How did I just die instantly? I don't even know. I died to like a one-shot. But he wasn't using a one-shot weapon. It worked well within BF4 with all classes having access to the carbine. Yeah, that was fine. But also, you have to remember that... Oh, God. It's a heal. I forgot about the healing aspect of this game. I forgot you actually have to actively heal your class. I completely forgot. And then we got this as well. Yeah, I forgot that you could obviously use the different classes, but the silhouettes were really good on that as well. You could still tell from a distance what other abilities or mechanics that class can use. And I don't like that they moved away from that, because it just becomes just like a mess. A mess of classes and a mess of characters where you're just like, I have no idea what I'm about to fight. As this guy, like, maybe you can tell if they've got a shotgun or something. Oh, God. Let's close that door. I don't agree with all classes having all guns. Well, that's what I'm saying. So this is the thing. It is still early days. We don't know if that's just something left over from 2042 that they maybe forgot about. You know, they're like, oh, yeah, not all classes are supposed to have all guns, are they? But yeah, as I said, silhouetting for video games like this is really important for you to kind of like prioritize targets. You know what I mean? It's really important for you to look at someone straight away and be like, what kind of a threat is this person going to throw at me? The other thing as well that obviously has been slowly creeping, I was even thinking about it as I joined a server today on BF5, is that you're slowly... Oh, okay, I guess I'll take insane amounts of damage. Another thing I was thinking about was the fact that you now don't really have control over how you join servers. So in BF5, what's it called? The matchmaking creep has been coming in. In BF5, in order to use the server browser, you have to actively... you have to actively go into like 3 different menus just to find the advanced search. It's very confusing. So in order to get to the server browser, I have to click through 3 different buttons. And obviously most people... Well, that was nice. Most people are not going to know how to do that. So they're just going to use the matchmaking system without even realizing, you know? Which is exactly what they want. They want you to... They want you to feel... They want you to feel comfortable always just using them. Don't think about joining a server yourself. Just use our special matchmaking system, dude. It's so easy. Just click 1 button and you're in to whatever we decide that you're going to play. And then in Battlefield 2042, of course, you have absolutely no choice on what server you're joining unless you join custom servers, basically. And in this next one, as far as we can tell so far, no server browser, just their matchmaking system again. You know, what choice do you have? You have use it or don't play, basically, or play Portal, which doesn't always have the stuff that you want. So yeah, I am very concerned. Of course, I am concerned indeed because, as I said, one of the major things that I think is important in a Battlefield game, server browser, no matchmaking. You know what I mean? It's pretty important. I would much prefer to be able to choose what kind of games I want to play, choose my experience. You're not interested in Battlefield after delivering supplies in Reforger. I don't think Battlefield's going to add any system like that. It's too complex. I know it's not complex, but you know what I mean. To the average player, it's not as accessible. It would be cool if someone could create. There would be a mode that maybe focused on that. That would be honestly really cool. Imagine a Battlefield mode where it was like supply trucks that you had to get through the map. That'd be cool. But again, probably a little bit too complex. Unless you're in a vehicle, why use recon? Well, precisely. I mean, recons are supposedly going to have good... oh, that was nice. Recon's supposedly going to have really good features for you. So, like, I think, as far as I can tell, as I said, from every single video that I've watched, you're going to be able to basically get longer spotting if you hit someone in the chest or head or they can't be revived or something. Something along those lines. I'm sure there will be server browser. Dude, there hasn't been a server browser in 2042. You're saying I'm sure there will be. I don't think we should be hoping. We should be knowing. They've already kind of... The UI might be placeholder for now, but it's going to be pretty close to how it is at launch, probably. You know? Ooh, hello. It's not going to be, like, insanely different for what we've already seen, is what I'm trying to say. So if they don't even have a button for a server browser and they're not testing that already, it's probably already over, if I'm honest. If there's no server browser in now, there's probably not going to be one, if I'm really being honest. You know what I mean? They don't just go like, let's add that feature in later, you know? They usually test it by now. Is that a leak? No server browser? No, I'm saying that from what we've seen of the leaks, which are fully available to pretty much everyone, there is no server browser. And there probably won't be if they're not testing it already. You know what I mean? from past experience with this game and others, if it's not in the, it's not like they're just like, we were just hiding the server browser button for this test, you know? They don't often do that. I forgot you can slide in this game. I'm probably going to get slid on in a second, look. Damn. She got that guy. I thought I was going to get rinsed. Footsteps. Oh, nice scope, bro. But maybe, Stod, if they're testing, they just want you to go into a server. It is early enough that maybe that's the case, yes. It's early enough that the UI might be completely placeholder and they're just basically forcing you to spawn in one spot. I mean, obviously for the test, yeah, that would make sense. But I'm just saying that I can't remember a time where there was supposed to be a server browser in the testing and then it wasn't even at least in the UI, even if it didn't work. You know? I'm sure server browser will be something very requested. It does have a scoreboard. The game does have a scoreboard. Maybe they go the route of SPMM. I'm being quite serious when I say this. I think if Battlefield has any kind of SPMM on launch, I probably might give up. I'll just be like, nah, I'm done. You know, kind of like how I was with Delta Force. I'm just like, nah, I'm not having this. I don't need to be here. Give me a rating. Tell me how I'm doing. Don't just be like, yeah, you're doing really great, dude. Smoke and rain. Like, I'm half joking, but I'm also half not. You know what I mean? If they add some matchmaking to this game, it might be over. Ranked Battlefield. I mean, yeah, have a rank mode then, which is they've tried to do a few times, but it's never really worked out, has it? Okay. Anyway, I'm just warning you. I'm just warning you the kind of things that I've seen and noticed that I'm seeing, you know? It's just my observations. So my biggest concerns right now are essentially more matchmaking. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh my god. How did why am I not dead? Yeah. More matchmaking, no silhouettes, all weapons for all classes. I think is going to be a problem that I think a lot of people will agree with as well. I don't understand the vision of having a class system that we've all asked for from Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 and then turning it into every class having every gun. I don't, where has that come from? You know what I mean? I genuinely, what is the mindset of that? Is there main menu footage? I think so, yeah. I've seen something. I've seen several videos of everything. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point, I've seen maybe 3 videos of every aspect of the game. Tanks, sniper, you know, recon, medic, supply. I've seen the entire game. I've actually seen more of the game than you can imagine. Through TikTok and YouTube shorts and Instagram reels. In fairness, it was a weapons test. If it was a weapons test, do you think... Yeah, but surely you would lock the weapons to the classes still. I'm just saying, it's just an observation. It might not be the end product. We might end up not having all weapons in all classes, and I would be very happy with that, as I've said a few times. Trust me. Too slow. Gotta be quick. I love leaning in this game. One of the best things about this game was the gunplay, or at least with snipers. Maybe not with all the other guns. Why would you lock weapon behind classes if you want people to try them out? So that you just play the different classes and they can also test the class system at the same time? So another thing that's been happening is, you know, everything's supposed to be under NDA. If you're part of the test. If you're part of the test, remember. So if you're not part of the test, you're not under the NDA. So you can, I guess you can comment on the leaks that I get. What? How did I miss? It's like playing Arma, this. Just people in bushes. Yeah, but the thing is, they've shown the game early enough that you could possibly make a difference. Do you know what I mean? If people actually talk about the fact that, hey, you know what? Are we going to have class weapons or... What? You can watch Arma for hours, but this is too spammerific. Ooh, I almost got set on fire. What do you mean spammerific? This is actually pretty chill. This is like one of the more chill Battlefield games. Interesting. Is he going to drop through the top? Interesting. Oh, what? That killed me instantly? I didn't know that was a one-shot. What the hell? I thought I had like maybe half a second. I just went and dead. What's my issue with BF6 up to this point? Well, I've already said. No server browser. No class-based weapons. And... what else? No silhouettes. Because if you can use any weapon on any class, then it's going to be hard to tell. Like, for instance, you see a recon class, and you're going to be like, oh, this guy has a ranged weapon. At least. Or they've got, whatever, C4 binoculars. Which I think... I have not actually... I don't know. I've not seen enough of the leaks, I guess. I can't remember if recon has C4 again. What was it called? Or I see the engineer class. I don't know if the engineer class will have like a rocket launcher on their back, or whether they'll do the thing where the rocket launcher is just hidden. Because I'm pretty sure in this game you can't see people if they've got a rocket launcher. They kind of just pull it out of their ass, and that's that. You know what I mean? I can't remember. But yeah, the silhouetting thing was really important from BF3, BF4, and Battlefield 1. And I think because they want to add paid skins later on in the game's life cycle, I assume that's going to be a focus to a degree. Oh, Jesus. Flame tank. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to want to customize, because that's a good way to monetize the game after launch. Which, by the way, is just standard now. Yes, it's... as much as you want to be like, how could they do this? We've already paid for the game. Yeah, well, it's the standard now. So as much as you don't like it, they're still going to do it. You know? And unfortunately, one of the ways... unfortunately, that means that they just want all characters to basically look the same, because then you can customize your character any way you like, which means you'll buy more random customizations. You know? And the thing is, with BF5, they tested out kind of how can we make skins that still fit in the world of World War II, but also you want to buy them and they look different enough. And then with 2042, they just went, here's a Santa Claus costume. Woo! They went a little bit, you know. I mean, as we expected, it was going to happen. Whatever. 2042, they just went like, here's an elf costume, dress up as a Power Ranger, do whatever you want, we don't really care. But like, I was even looking at a video recently with Modern Warfare 2019 skins, at least in the first like 2 years, and they looked slightly different, but they didn't look insane. Do you know what I mean? They looked different enough that it would be worth paying for the skin, but at least they still fitted in a military style. Do you know what I mean? Father Boris never came out? I don't think so, but they still had McKay Elf, didn't they? I can't remember. Wow, this is great. I love ground shaking a lot. Oof. But yeah, if I remember correctly, there were still some interesting skins that came out. that didn't really fit the vibe. They didn't pass the vibe check. Captain Birdseye. Who was that? It hadn't gone Fortnite yet. And I don't think 2042 ever got as bad as Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty now is... oh my word. We'll have a look. I mean, Call of Duty is insanity now to the point where it's, like, unrecognizable from any Call of Duty game. But I think, yeah, whatever. It makes them money. At the end of the day, it makes money, and people don't care that much. I don't think people are not playing Call of Duty because the skins look bad. I think they're not playing Call of Duty for a lot of other reasons. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. No! Is that going to hit me? Is it going to knock me over? It knocked me over. Sick. I've got my graphics settings quite high. Higher than I usually would, because obviously I'm on the 5090 now. Shroud said that they showed the skins to them in a private playtest, and they said not to do it. Yeah, I'm sure they did. It's just like, it is what it is. Maybe they were just like, screw it. Everyone hates us anyway. Just release it. Maybe we can make a couple of quid. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know how the system works, but I remember Captain Birdseye. Why don't I remember Captain Birdseye? Is this the Cantaloupe? Oh, it is the Cantaloupe. The Cantaloupe Sherman. You guys remember him, right? COD's gone to the casuals. Well, I'll be going back. I'll be going back for like a month when it releases. Probably something like that. Am I dead? The German naval dude. I just don't remember it. I thought maybe I'd remember it, but I don't. Genuine question. Do you get free GPUs because I'm sponsored by Nvidia? I kind of. So Nvidia hasn't paid me necessarily, but I'm sponsored by PC Specialist, and Nvidia essentially say, hey, we'll fund an entire PC. We'll fund an entire PC as long as I basically promote PC. Do you know what I mean? It's all intertwined. Oh, I meant to shoot there. I wonder if the game is actually playable with ray tracing. It probably is, but I don't even know. I honestly not even sure why they had the ray tracing in the first place. I feel like this game looks already pretty good without ray tracing anyway. And if you remember, the only time you ever saw the ray tracing was when you were on a map that was wet. So like Rotterdam was like the only map where the ray tracing even mattered. You know what I mean? It was weird. There was only like one map where the ray tracing was even noticeable because... Oh, what the hell happened to my teammate? I didn't see them die. It only reflects on shiny surfaces, yeah. So it was just kind of like... I don't know if it was worth it. Are there enemies in here? I can't see or hear anyone. That's so cool that you sat in the corner. Wow. Yo, what's good? Stephen Leal with a $50 donation out of nowhere, dude? Or it's a super chat, I guess. What's good? Yeah, we're doing all right. You know, I decided to try out some Battlefield 5 on the new PC. I still had the issue where I opened the game up and HDR was on, so I had to spend 15 minutes trying to work out how to turn off HDR again, as I do with every... I don't know why that's the case, and I don't know why... Is it just me? It can't just be me that turns on BF5 and you can't see anything because the HDR's on too high. I don't get it. But Stephen Leal, thank you for the $50 super chat. That's insanely generous. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Thank you. Ray tracing lighting actually looks way better. Well, I mean, it won't be as flat. I wonder if it's a disadvantage, though. Because obviously, the way that they light these levels usually is they say, like, oh, we want to make sure that this game... You know? How are you supposed to choose a server now? Taproot, you're not supposed to be joining my servers anyway. That was what we would call stream sniping. There'll be a latency issue? Yeah, latency's whatever. If I'm going to turn the game on to make it look beautiful, then, you know. But yo, thanks, Steve. BF5 HDR is on and my PT turns on, so it's HDR squared. Yeah, but for me, it just looks... on every PC I've ever had, and my monitors are supposed to be HDR compliant, it just looks awful. Everything's really dark and contrasty, and it just, like, breaks my PC. Yeah. It's an interesting one. God, the bullet velocity on this game was really nice. Pretty easy to hit moving targets. But also not so easy that you can get one-shot chest shots. HDR is not good. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm getting out of the way of the artillery. I think I'm okay. Yes, I don't know. HDR on Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1 just looks horrific. And I don't know. Maybe I've got the wrong settings or something, but they look bad for me. Did we win? Nice. Half-Life 2 RTX Remix, yeah. I've not tried any of the RTX Remix stuff. Sadly, oh, how should I do this? Oh, it doesn't work. I'm going to switch server, I believe. Does it? Oh, okay, maybe I'm not allowed. Have we already loaded into the next map? I think we're years away from good. No, because I've got an OLED monitor, so HDR should look good on it. It just doesn't on Battlefield games. I don't know what it is. I've never really used HDR successfully, and they made it look good as well. I don't really know what's happening with that. You know, I don't get it. I don't know. Who knows, man? What's the first day of the week? Monday. OLED is 800 nits. Is it? I don't know enough about nits to dispute it. Oh, it looks like our team's getting battered. Anyway, game feels nice on the new hardware at least. Very nice. Enjoying it. Obviously, because this is a game from 7 years ago. Isn't it? Bloody hell, 7 years ago. It was weird to think about the Battlefield 1 was 9 years ago. Why are you shooting me in the back? Battlefield 1 being 9 years ago makes me feel ancient, dude. Absolutely ancient. We're in footsteps. Where's the rest of them? Got him. Oh, I almost got him there as well. Hang on. Through the window? Not quite. And it hit someone through the wall? That grenade hit someone through the wall. Do you see that? BF1's better than BF5? In some ways, yeah. Gotta admit it. Come on, hit someone. God damn it. 1 health. Lucky. Oh, I hear them coming, dude. You can hear them. I just triggered your fight or flight over Battlefield 1 dates. Finally. Wow, what a lovely name. Can't see him. Granata. Are they still in this bloody building? We've been watching it for like 2 minutes. How's BF1 almost 10 years old? And it still looks better than 90% of games today. Still. How is that possible? BF1 is overrated, but it isn't that. I thought BF1 was going to be dog. But then it wasn't. I thought BF1 was going to be bad. And it wasn't. It was actually one of the goats. I'm probably going to die, yeah. Is that Captain Birdseye? Did I just res Captain Birdseye? Is that what you mean? The guy with the blue outfit. I was gonna res. Just need to do it one more time. This is Captain Birdseye. Did I just get saved by that bomb because it blew up and then look, Captain Birdseye, yeah? This is him. It is, yeah, he is Captain Birdseye, isn't he? Ow. I was hoping they would jump down because that makes my life a lot easier. Please. Oh, come on. Was I not around the corner? What Battlefield is this? This is Battlefield 5. But yeah, what else have you guys seen from the Battlefield 6 stuff? Because I'm... As I said, my biggest concerns are definitely matchmaking, server browser, silhouettes, class weapons. Anything else that you're worried about? You don't need to be worried about anything. You could be positive. Everything you could have seen could have been exactly what you wanted. I don't know. Damn, that guy just got rinsed. There's definitely one more guy over in that direction, but we can't just stay there forever, waiting for him to peek. Point of aim decoupled from center screen. I've not seen enough to know. I've not seen enough of the leaks to know if that's the way it is. You know what I mean? I didn't see enough. Where's the armor? Well, I mean, there was armor all week. We're playing Battlefield on the weekends, you know? Also, Arma does need the 1.3 update desperately. We've absolutely riddled Arma. One problem I'm having with Arma Reforger at the moment. One thing I am worried about with Arma Reforger at the moment is because there isn't as big a player base because the update's taking so long, and also because PlayStation can't play on modded servers. The servers aren't filling up, and so the only map you can consistently play is Everon. And you know, there's like 5 different maps, and you can only play Everon and occasionally Savika, which I don't even like that much. It's like, okay, I can only play Everon every single day, which is fine, but you know, it does get you know, it does get a bit samey. Should I play this map, or should I just leave and find a new one that's already halfway through because it will take so long to get started? You started playing Arma Reforger at the grand age of 57. Well, that's great. I mean, because it's one of those games that it doesn't really matter. You know? Oh, maybe that is the only server I can actually be consistently in. Fine, I'll join it again. Not filling. I can't find a server with less than 30 in the queue. Well, I guess because on the weekends it's fine. But when I'm playing during the week, they're not as busy as they were. That's the issue. Should I use what gun should I use? Ah, the drilling. Do you guys remember the drilling? That was always fun. Although I think they broke it, didn't they? If I remember correctly, this gun doesn't work anymore. And I don't know whether they fixed it. Did they fix this gun? I swear there was an issue with it. So this is a sniper rifle and a shotgun. It's actually saved all my controls, strangely. I didn't think they would do that. Broken? It just stopped working. I can't remember. Or like when I switch after shooting it might not work. I don't know, we'll see. Why does it sound like there's people running behind me that are enemies? I could hear... Can you hear that? I swear I heard people. Maybe it's my teammates. Maybe I'm not used to hearing teammate sounds. I don't know. Ooh, that bullet velocity, dude. The life of a tuber. Yeah, I know. 60 damage. I think this does like really high damage for what it is. I almost got instantly minced there. You had a BF5 update or so? Maybe there was a fix in that? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the drilling was just unusable for like 3 years. Which was great fun. Come on, show me your little face. Show me your beautiful little face. 73. Did I hit both of them or what? Nice. Oh yeah, there's a metal plate there so you can't wallbang it. I completely forgot about that. I can't see shit, dude. You wouldn't know shit about that. Oh, if you want to see what I was concerned about, it's at the beginning of the stream. Otherwise, I'll be reiterating myself quite a bit. Let's see if I can get one of these guys peeking. It's just smoke. It's just smoke 24/7. Oh, man. Where's the healing? Maybe I can res this guy. Hold up. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm dead. Shouldn't have resed him. If only there was a dragging feature where I could drag the teammate away. At least that's in the new game. It actually looks really good, and it looks almost exactly how it should have been. Although, if I noticed correctly, depending on how you approach the body, depends on whether you res them or drag them. So if their shoulders are peeking out away from the cover, you have to run around and get behind their head in order to drag them, which may be a problem. You know what I mean? Maybe a small issue. How does the frame time feel? Yeah, it feels great. It feels really good. Basically, well, probably the lowest latency I've ever played this game, to be honest. They have a really dirty angle there. That's really strange. 65 damage, still no kill. The problem with this is if I run forward, you just die. I need to get in there at some point. Where's the best place to... If I'm going to go close range? If I'm going to go close range, which way should I go? I guess run around this corner. Never mind. Instantly dead before I could even see him. Okay, big res. Go. I knew he was coming. No. This is my swamp now. Down here. What? He pushes the 1 second I'm not looking that way. That's crazy. Follow this and go around the enemy. Yeah, I know this is the flanking spot, but I also had the I also was thinking I could open up the area for my team, which is kind of what happened there. Look, they've all gone into that side tunnel now. It was worth it. I really don't know about that sniping spot, bro. Look, we pushed up. This is perfect. This is what we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted, guys. Have I got ADS FOV off? Feels like I'm zooming a little bit when I shouldn't be. Let's go. Oh, fuck! I get shot from the left and I have to move. That's so stupid. Yeah, isn't BF5 like £2 right now? When you aim, are you ignoring the alignment? Am I just using the front sight pin? Yeah. Basically, if I'm not mistaken, this game just shoots in the middle of your screen, which is great. Which is not what the next Battlefield's doing. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what the rest of your crosshairs are doing. It just shoots center, unless you're suppressed or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember what system this game has. If I'm honest, I cannot remember. Why am I crouch running? Dude, go! So stupid, man. Oh, hello. Where the hell are the rest of them? What the hell? Team, come on. Get in there. Aiming's decoupled from the center? Is it? Let me have a look. I mean, when I aim down sight, doesn't seem to be. Unless you're saying it's literally invisibly doing that without me being able to see it. Do you mean after the first shot, or... I was waiting to do that.
We have taken the sector.
Yeah, this is a nice big shotgun. It's all coming back to me now. I'm trying to remember how you actually play this game. It's lots of sliding round corners at the last second. This game had the first slide cancel. It's £2.24 on Steam. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen any cheaters yet. We've been in 3 maps and no cheaters today. So that's pretty good. Is that RV1 or theirs? I'm going to say that was no one's because it didn't kill a single person. We don't claim it. The enemy's not even here. Damn, dude. We've actually pushed them back kind of hard. Try jumping and spraying with SMG. I think maybe because I'm thinking about in terms of snipers. So, like, for instance, in this game, with the sniper rifles, if I scope in and aim at someone, I don't have to wait for a secondary crosshair to settle. Do you know what I mean? But maybe when you're spraying with automatic weapons, I could see that being a problem. Oh, they've all seen me. Like. They have seen me. I was gonna say, you gonna peek or not? We're in. I've got no healing. Did I run past a medic or what? I don't even know if I did. Who remembers attrition, guys? What a great idea that was. I can now no longer heal past 47 without healing. Good times. Guess I'll die. I can see why you like this gun. Yeah. The thing I never understood about the attrition mechanic is, like, why didn't you just have some healing? Just like 1 health every second, which would still lose you a fight in like 90% of situations. But at least you could kind of hold back until it was ready. You know? Oh, we won. Okay, sure. That was actually a really fast round. Have you seen some of the perks as well? You know that Recon is getting a mortar strike, like from Bad Company 2, which is crazy. I don't even know if that's necessary. Is that going to be fun? Maybe fun for the person doing it, not for the fun receiving it. DICE lead dev when commenting attrition from a Jack Frags interview. Gamers can handle it. Well, yes, we did handle it. Just no one enjoyed it. No one was there like, yes, this is so exciting. I now have less health to survive this engagement that's probably going to make me lose. Yay! Do you know what I mean? Like, no one was there like, wow, I'm so engaged right now. Do I think it's do or die with BF6? This time, yes. In other games, no. Even with BF5, I was like, it's still, you know, Battlefield will still be fine. 2042, I was like, okay, well, fine, but not great, but you'll probably pull through. BF6, I feel like this is the last time they're going to invest in it. I feel like this is it. It's do or die, indeed. This Battlefield is going to get crushed by GTA 6's release. Well, haven't we already heard that they're maybe pushing the release back to, what's it called? I think they're thinking about pushing the release back to next year. You know? So that's interesting. It'll be delayed for that reason. Probably. I can barely see that guy. I can't see him. And there's the smoke. Never mind. I absolutely hated pushing this point on attack. It's just pure pain. Okay, I'll just miss all my shots. Let's go. And now I have no healing. Damn it, man. I think you can shoot through that, but you have to shoot like perfectly through the gap. Which isn't great. Right, let's get some healing. We hope. Before I get shot. Ideally. Surely it has to be day one on Game Pass. What, Battlefield? I don't know if it will be. Depends what kind of deal they end up coming up with. Would it be Battlefield's best interest to be on Game Pass? I don't know. I know that EA is not really trying to compete with Steam anymore. They're not trying to push this thing of like you have to play on EA's what's it called anymore. I think they're over that now. They understand that people do genuinely play, sometimes only play games if it's on Steam. It's not worth having it on your own launcher. And I think every company's realized that. Like it's very, I do find it a bit weird though that there are some people who just refuse to play on any other platform other than Steam. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to play every game on Steam. You can play other games if it's necessary. No, they don't, guys. Origin doesn't exist anymore. It's called EA Platform or something. That's why I had to download today. EA, it's just called the EA launcher. We trust Steam though. I mean, at least Steam allows you to have refunds, right? I guess that's one of the bonuses. There's some dodgy stuff on Steam though. You gotta admit. Oh, I thought I didn't. Dude, I don't know this game anymore. What am I doing? Can you prone dive in this game? I can't remember. The EA app. Yeah, something like that. No, honestly, I love Steam. But, like, not playing a game just because it's not on Steam is kind of crazy. You know, I'm like, if I have to download... If the game's good and I'm like, okay, I'll download it, like... But I agree, at least Steam is reliable. Prone dive, yeah. Like a swan dive kind of thing. I hear footsteps, but I can't tell where they are. Dude, my teams are smashing it today. You know, on Battlefield, sometimes you get on the good teams, sometimes you get on the bad teams. It is what it is. You never know. You just gotta take what you get with this game. Who's shooting? Oh, okay. Being shot in the back? What the? We're so dead, dude, if we peek again. Can't see or hear them. 69 health. Let's hope that it works out. I swear I just saw an enemy right here. Did I not? I swear there was an enemy right here in this. I knew it there. I knew there was someone there. How did they get away with that, dude? I felt like they weren't even aiming at me. I felt dodgy as hell. Oh my god, there was a guy right there the whole time. You emailed the developers of Fortnite to add it to Steam. Were you the reason why they added it to Steam, dude? That one email changed the course of history. I don't know, man. I thought someone was speaking to me for a second there. Oh, I hate when people build those walls up. I don't think I can even destroy it even with one grenade. You can't destroy this wall, so you just have to go around. Unless you're specifically playing a class with dynamite. Okay. 62 damage, not bad. I need healing though. I've only got 80 now. I can hear them running around me, so... I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna work out for you, I don't think. Oh. Oh, okay. Just sliding's the way to go? Yeah. John Wick works at Steam Customer Support. Good. Guys, is there any company that makes a lot of money and doesn't become a demon? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, what's the example of a company that makes loads of money and then goes, ah, you know what? It's fine. Arizona iced tea. That's it. That's fine. We'll just make a normal amount of money. You know what? Let's just make a normal amount of money. Does 5090 feel overkill for 1440p? Well, it will on these old games. Old Go. You could probably get 240 hertz on like a 2080 Ti back in the day. So you don't need a 5090 necessarily for this game, but for newer games, absolutely. For newer games, 100%, yeah. Like, even on Warzone, I'm not getting consistent 240, so... That guy's still hiding out there. Why is there so many people in random spots? Oh, for fuck's sake. Valve? What about CSGO skins? Doesn't Valve have a little bit of a weird past with the CSGO skin stuff? They're just guys sniping all the way at the back there, but I can barely see. There you go. Is Valve a private company? I've never looked. Why do they keep peeking it? Damn. So at least they got that going for him. Whoa, that's a hard shot, dude. The guy's in such an annoying spot. How did we end up like this? What? Okay. Crazy how new FPSs run on Unreal 5 and look worse than this. It's because Unreal 5 Unreal 5 just has some specific things that make games look insane, but whether they're actually utilized in something like, let's say, a multiplayer game, they're not really useful. So, if you look at the stuff that they actually advertise for Unreal 5, it's very specific, like, oh, look how good this looks. But, like, would you use that in your multiplayer game? Probably not. Because it's too expensive. You want to be optimized for your multiplayer game. Delta Force uses Unreal 5 for the campaign, but Unreal 4 for the multiplayer. And you know what? That actually made sense. It was a good idea. I missed, damn it. Dude, this guy's crazy on the smokes. He's got the smokes down, dude. You never see him. Stalker 2 looks good in its Unreal 5. Yeah, but I mean, apart from some of the particle effects, I don't know how much of the Unreal 5 engine it actually utilizes for the specific things of Unreal 5. I can't remember if the optimization is good on Unreal 5. I don't know. Wow. Wow. Is Unreal Tournament and Unreal Engine related? Yes. Unreal Tournament's basically the base game that started Unreal Engine, right? Or did they make any other games on Unreal Engine before Unreal Tournament? I don't think they did. It's a bit like how Call of Duty is actually the Quake engine, if you didn't know. Call of Duty is a very heavily modified Quake engine and isn't it the same one that they've just basically zombified over the course of 15 years? There's a guy up the top there. He's going to peek again. Oh, I've got toggle... what's it called on? How do I turn that off? Toggle soldier. Toggle... How do you lean? Lean? Q and E. No. Wait, ease... Wait, what? Ease, interact, and lean? This doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Why would it... How can it be lean and interact? Surely F is interact. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember now. How did I have lean as Q and E and E? I'm lost now. But yes, Unreal Tournament is Unreal Engine, and when I was doing my gaming course, when you're using the base stuff in Unreal Engine, there's a lot of like... In fact, don't they have every Unreal Tournament asset in the Unreal Engine when you're using it to make games. So you can use it for reference. So you can use all the assets. You can use the character models and stuff. If you want to get something like, oh, I want to see how tall a human is, you can use an Unreal Tournament character to see if it matches up with what your expectations are, you know? You can like import a character and be like, oh, how does this match up next to a Unreal Tournament character? Are we pushing in? I have to like check every angle as I'm pushing up now because there's like so many different ways they can shoot me from elevation. Driving me a little mad. Machine gewehr. Dude, why are you shooting at me when you're being currently killed? Oh, dude, that's broken. I've just seen that. That's an insane head glitch. They're not gonna res me. Is BF6 gonna use Frostbite? I assume. Yeah, I think so. Actually broken head glitch. Like, I've never understood why you're even allowed to be on this side of the map. It just feels like... It's just... Yeah, it is what it is. How did that not hit him? That was like perfectly on his neck and or head. Unbelievable. So yeah, let me just check every single 15 of the 1500 angles before I cross over here. Yeah, didn't see that one. Whoops. Ah, oh, fuck's sake, dude. What a joke. too many angles. Like, I'm not kidding. There's like, I don't know, 50 angles to look for here before I push forward.
We've taken objective Anton.
How have you not seen anything about Battlefield 6? I'm pretty sure there's still full leak videos up. Are they actually taking them down now? Or are a lot of the leak videos still up? In my experience, the only thing I ever saw getting taken down were people who had larger channels. That's it. I was gonna say I mean, we can keep going. And I saw some videos with like hundreds of thousands of views, which is a full leak video. Like, I don't really get it. Oh, did you see that I did the force grab then? Damn, I got unlucky. I missed my shots. The BF6 leaks vids are up. There you go. Okay. How did this just blow up? I don't even understand. He's dead.
The enemy now has additional troops at their disposal. We need all
Oh, do we actually push up? Holy shit. I was gonna get you eventually. You had to come out from that cover. Do I have any hope for Warzone getting revived? I mean, I will play the game. I'll play their newest version of Verdansk. But no, I don't think it's gonna be revived. What the fuck is going on? How is he still there? Do I think there'll be SBMM and BF6? Possibly. But as I've already said, I will just not play. Eventually. It will just become another Delta Force, which is like, yeah, I'll play it reluctantly. You know. I won't have a desire to go and play the game. But I'll cover it, you know what I mean? I'll be like, oh yeah, I guess I'll play. I mean, it's kind of obvious what they need to do if they want to keep everyone happy, which is you need to at least have a server browser of some type. Like, come on, man. The least you could do. Thing is, I don't know. Maybe 2042 did have SBMM, but there just wasn't enough players for it to even take effect. You know what I mean? You guys know that DMZ technically has SBMM, right? It's just that there's not enough players for the SBMM system to work. And guess what? It feels amazing that it doesn't work, if you know what I mean. It kind of goes back on itself. I don't want to be instantly tanked again. That didn't hit him. Dude, why the fuck did he look all the way across the map to shoot me there? God damn it. Do I still play DMZ? No, now it's just full of basically glitched weapons. It's like, in my opinion, DMZ is not fun to play anymore because there's like basically a glitched metagame. The metagame is not to play the game. It's to not even extract and use one-shot weapons that are uncounterable. So, do you know what I mean? That's how it plays. DMZ is now who has the most cheese. Who can cheese the other one out of the most? Oh, I shot. I thought he was going to peek and not run. Oh, he did. I do like how zoomed in the scopes are in this game. Like, you notice how it's like, you can't even see the edges of the screen. 2042 came out 8 years ago today. Wow. That's crazy. I think I can shoot his hands, yeah. I can't believe that 2042 came out a year ago. I mean, 8 years ago. Why me? Seriously, why me? Ty Barang, thank you for the $20. Appreciate it. It's 8 years ago, guys. 2042. Wow. Demzes, thank you for the 30 months as well. $2042 is not out for another 17 years. True. They always love re-peeking the same angle, I've noticed. It's just like, they can't stop themselves. 8 years is 20 years ago, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get shot in the face if I stay here. I keep forgetting I have this as well. I've not used that all day. Oh, they are all on the top, look. You can see them and hear them. Let's go! Now, I think there's a tank waiting down this corridor. So that's good. If someone's just died to a tank down this corridor, so... That theirs or mine? Shit, where'd it go? Run backwards. I think you can actually wallbang this, I think. I hit him through the wall, I'm pretty sure. I didn't aim through the window. It's going to be a hard shot if he picks that window, man. I missed that? Damn it, man. Okay, can I go around the side? Get out of it, Bents. What are you doing, Bents, bro? Do I have healing or anything? Remember, I now got no health, so I basically have to shoot him before he even sees me, otherwise I die. Do we have a medic? Oh, someone healed me. Holy shit, dude, that's insane. Who would do such a thing? I probably need smokes, really, don't I? If I'm going to make any kind of push over there. Can the medic do that? Have I ever played Tarkov? Yep. I've played Tarkov. I think I've played enough. I played 10 hours and that was good enough for me, dude. I honestly don't know how people can play that game. It's crazy. Crazy random. It almost feels just like... Yes! It just feels completely like either you get killed by a player from a spot you've never seen before or a cheater, or you never see anyone at all. You know? That's just how it feels, man. If you don't know what you're doing, which I guess I didn't. You just kind of die and you go, oh, I guess I died. Did I go to a real player, cheater? I don't know. Why are people finding the energy to be excited about Battlefield? Because they used to be excited by it. That hasn't changed. It's just that they get disappointed. Also, can we just talk about the fact that BF5 at least was a fun game? I enjoyed Battlefield 5. I played it a lot. 2042 was still okay. I still played it. Like, yeah, okay, it wasn't nothing to get excited over, but it was just fine. Yo, that was sick. Like, I enjoyed playing 2042 more than Warzone. You know, because at least it has some elements of the game that are enjoyable. They just fucked up everything else. BF5 has doubled the players 2042. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, people weren't excited for BF5 and everyone said it was dog shit, but we still played it. Like, I've played this as much as I've played BF1. Almost exactly the same playtime, funny enough. So, you know, just interesting. See how people feel about it. Was it my favorite? No. Is it even in my top 5? No. Oh, sorry, at least 2042 isn't. I feel like BF5 could maybe be in my top 5. Like BF4, Bad Company 2, BF1, BF3, BF5. Thoughts? Holy shit, man. Have I missed one that was important? The only thing I'll say about, like, I did play Battlefield 2, but I think it's a bit outdated now. Like, I'm not choosing to go back and play BF 2042. That had to be done. No, I said, BF4 number 1, BF3 number, no, BF4 number 1, Bad Company 2, BF1, BF3, BF5. Yeah? That's my rating based on a few things. And that's from people being like, you know, people weren't excited for BF5, but I think BF5 was still pretty good. I had fun with it. Why is BF3 not 1 or 2? I didn't play it that much. I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2009 when BF3 came out. So I just didn't play it as much. That's it. I played 2,700 hours of BF4 though.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what? I thought I muted these people. Where's Hardline? Not on the list. I think Hardline was, for me, less fun than 2042. Hence why I played less of it. If anything, it lacked content. And I've always said that, and I stand by it. Why would I play more of Hardline than 2042? And the weird thing is Hardline actually had more content in theory because it had the premium whatever shite. What was I going to do? I was going to turn off the voice in case someone says something insane. Like, so here's the thing though. Here's the thing with Hardline. Good mechanics, decent maps, or at least a couple of decent maps. The game launched with how, like, I can't remember. If I remember correctly, one of the biggest issues I had with Hardline at launch is that it had 4 playable maps for the modes that I wanted to play. And so I was just like, well, I was like, I get it. Like, you want to make bespoke maps for certain modes, but like, sometimes it is just, sometimes you play the shitty versions of a map on a shitty mode that it's not supposed to play, and you still play it just for some variety. But the fact they were just like, no, this map is for this mode, and this map is for this mode, and that's how you're going to play it. Now shut up. They didn't say that, but you know what I mean? It kind of felt like that's how it was. What else have they got on here? Oh yeah, I forgot about the M1A1. Hello, Liam. Liam? I can't remember if this is good or not. Hardline had really good maps. Sure, but just not a lot of them. And then also, didn't they release 3 maps for the beta? They released 3 maps for the beta. And then we got like 2 extra maps for launch, and that was that. That's all we got. It was like that was it. 3 maps for beta, 2 maps for launch. Off you go. Play that for 5 months.
We have lost our control of objective Baker.
Oh man. Oh, the hipfire is actually insane on this. Insane hipfire. I'm not very good at controlling the recoil though.
Bomb going out.
Cool, I guess. You've just been playing some Warzone. Why? If I had to choose between a remake between BF2 and Bad Company 1, you have to remember, Gonzalo, I didn't play Bad Company 1 because they didn't bring it out for anything other than console, right? Bad Company 1's the Battlefield game I've played the least. Because I never got to... I didn't have a console. Or at least a console that ran that game. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, what the fuck? Where were you? The campaign on Bad Company 1 was good? That's what I mean. Were games back then actually better, or people didn't complain as much? Expectations were lower. Right? That's it. Although, I watched the thing about Roller Coaster Tycoon. When did that game come out? We weren't ready for Roller Coaster Tycoon. That game is insane for what they could do with the technology they had at the time. Get out of here. I'm gonna peek that corner. We didn't deserve Roller Coaster Tycoon. I heard his footsteps, luckily. Anyway, yeah. Basically, everyone has really insane expectations for video games now. But it's weird that people apply expectations from other games to games that don't even need it. So, for instance, making single-player games open world, right? Every single-player game now has to be open world in some respect. You know, as far as the players are concerned. It's like, oh, you brought out a linear level-based game? Yeah, dead, bro. I need this game to last me 600 hours. And I need to be able to replay it 5 times. Otherwise, it's not worth my $60. Which is fair. You can argue that then, you know, they should adjust the price. But it feels like if a AAA game launches and it isn't $60, what's the point? Are I playing full HD? I play in 1440p, whatever that is. Is full HD considered 4K? I don't know. Full HD is at 1080. So yeah, I play at 1440p, which is slightly better. Higher fidelity, one would say. Who's shooting me through a window? QHD. There you go. What does that stand for? Quality? Quattro? I don't even know, man. Why can't you bake a cake and COD? Yeah. But also, so here's the thing, right? Expectations are higher. What the hell? How do you survive so long? Expectations are higher, but also game devs not necessarily. How do I describe it? It's not even the devs themselves are being lazy. It's sometimes that, like, the people organizing the games just do things just because it's just easy, but then, you know what I mean? The devs aren't like, oh, I'm just taking a break whilst I do this really simple thing. It's like, some of the mechanics and stuff they add to video games is just, like, unnecessary, and it's just like, we added this just because we can, and it's easy. Instead of adding another feature, we just added this instead, you know? I don't really know how to describe it in another way. I can't remember how to turn off the toggle leaning. Basically, don't listen to what I'm saying. I've kind of just made a shit point, but it kind of makes sense in my head. Like, I'm not trying to say that game devs are lazy, but sometimes the people running the games will put things in the game that's just easy to do, but not actually, and then trying to make it seem like it's something that's worth your money, but it's not. How do I explain it? Sometimes they add things to games where they insist that it's high quality, but it's not. It just was lazy, and now they want you to pay for it. You know what I mean? So they'll make you pay $60, and they'll be like, but we have X feature, but X feature literally didn't require any work, and it's made by AI or something. You know what I mean? Oh, I guess a kind of example of that is Hazard Zone. But I don't know if it was lazy, but... I mean, I'm sure a lot of work went into it, but... You know, it was basically just a Portal game mode. Wasn't it? Fluff is I think what I'm trying to convey. Just adding fluff that isn't really valuable and no one really cares about. But they'll insist that it's worth the price. Like, this is why we've added this. You like watching streamers play BF and talk about upcoming or past Battlefields? I mean, that's my content. That's essentially my content, man. What's up? Usually complaining, though. Would I be hyped for a potential Battlefield Royale? In 100% honesty, I'm excited for a Battlefield Royale because it will be interesting content. Do I think it's going to be the next big thing? Probably not. Will I play it and milk it? Absolutely. My argument for a Battlefield Royale is always this: will it offer a better experience than Call of Duty Warzone? And if so, how? And if not, what's the point? Is it going to be free to play? How is it going to be better than Warzone? Why is it better than Warzone? Or have they just gone Battle Royale? We make Battle Royale now. And it's like, is it? Have you like actually gone and thought through and been like, is this better than Warzone? Need to heal again. How did I not get that kill? 7 damage. Warzone's gonna have cheers. I mean, at least, as I said, I've always said this, Battlefield's anti-cheat in recent years is pretty good, apart from the ones in 2042. Specifically. The anti-cheat was pretty good, is what I'm trying to say. I can hear someone. Firestorm's a great base to build from, but is it though? Everyone stopped playing it after like a month. You know what I mean? How are you not dead? Thank you. And I always challenge people on this. Was Firestorm actually as good as you remember? If it was so good, why did people just stop playing it? And then it's always the argument of Battlefield Firestorm would have popped off if it was free to play. No, I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think it was that like, whoa, this is crazy. It was, you know, it was a cool game to play for a couple of months. One of the biggest feedbacks I always gave was that I thought the map was too big for 64 players. The game, do you not remember how slow it was to get going? It took... There was no respawns either. The game started and there was 20 minutes of absolutely nothing or instant death, and then your team had to wait for you if they were down, or you would have to wait for your team. It didn't really... The only innovation it had was vehicles, and that was horrible. Because there was... Sometimes you get to the end of the game, and there was just a tank, and if you didn't have specifically the stuff to take out a tank, you were just dead. And it was just like, oh, I guess I lose then. Oh, it's a tank. Cool. I guess we lose. Nuts. You know? And that would happen a lot. You needed 150 players? Yeah, that might have helped a little bit. A little bit. My opinion was that the game should have had respawns in some way, like its own mechanic, the same way that Apex was doing. Did Apex come out first, or did Battlefield 5 come out first? I can't remember. I can't remember if Firestorm or Apex came out first, but at that point, we were definitely looking for innovation outside of PUBG. Why do I mess with my headset? It's just what I do. I don't need to be able to hear the game, so I take it off. It's like thinking grenades. You forget the Battlefield started the plate thing? Yeah, I guess that was the one. That was the one feature that was cool. That was actually innovative. That's why Warzone has plates. Jesus Christ. I thought I tried to hip fire the nade. There's someone in the smoke. This is hell. PUBG's outdated. Well, what's funny is, no, do you know what's crazy about PUBG? Like, Jack and Will play it quite a lot. Jack and Will actually love PUBG. They think it's a grand time. But the PUBG is full of bots. Like I think PUBG as a true battle royale experience is fun, but like you have to get past the bots and you know, it's not great. There's SBMM and bots as well, by the way, in PUBG, which is weird. And that's what Firestorm was. Firestorm was essentially Battlefield 5 injected into PUBG with plates and vehicles. And that was that, really. And not free to play, so, you know, smaller player base. No matchmaking, though. A truly random experience, as far as I could tell. Ow. Shit! Soldiers, we are losing objective Baker. Oh, I guess I'll die. I guess I'll die then. I'm just stuck here. I can't move. Like and also something I am a little bit worried about with Battlefield, the new one is, do you remember in BF4, BF3 and that stuff, like, you know, Portal in 2042, possibly the best innovation of the entire game. Still no level designer, though. I feel like Battlefield needs to get into a point where people are allowed to alter the game to make the game how they want it. Portal was a good stepping stone, but I feel like if we were able to make our own maps, right, in custom servers, obviously people would just make maps from other games, but I think you can legally get away with it if it's user-created content. Mods. Yeah, I've always thought that if there was some sort of modding for Battlefield in some way that wasn't just Portal, I think that would be huge. It's just free extra content to make people spend time on the game. Which one do you think would be better on the next Battlefield, BR or Extraction mode? Probably a Battle Royale, just because we already know what an Extraction mode looks like. And I'll tell you what, it wasn't it. I don't really want to use Arasaka. I'm trying to remember what these guns are like. Why not? Thank you. Like how Arma Reforger mods? Not even to that extent. Like Arma Reforger, you could make a Hello Kitty mod for Arma Reforger. I don't mean that. I think basically an upgraded version of Portal that allows you to do some editing to the maps. Even just a map editor would be fun. But again, that's a lot of work. I get it. I'm not expecting it. I know that that's an insane amount of work. A server browser, though, is not an insane amount of work. Like, it probably already exists within the game. It's just hidden. Look out in that window. There is that. In that window, dude. Up there.
That's the sector secured.
Shotty, thank you very much for the 21 months. Thank you.
Advance and attack the next sector.
Hello? There must be people over here. Far Cry 5 had a pretty good level editor. But Far Cry 5 wasn't really a multiplayer game. It was, but that's not what it was there for, you know? But yeah, thank you for the 21 months, dude. What's my favorite map of all time? I absolutely love Amiens from BF1. I really enjoy... What else do I like? You ain't subbing until I'm living on Battlefield again? That's fine. That's totally valid. I couldn't save them. Any more alive up there? It's gonna hurt. Oh my god, they got blown up. Nice jump, bro, with your shotgun. Propaganda from BF4. Yeah, that was pretty good. What was my favorite map in BF4? Let's think about this. Siege of Shanghai. It wasn't actually the greatest map, like in terms of actual gameplay. It just was so sick. It was kind of open, to be honest. And then BF3 is probably Damavan Peak, right? Or Grand Bazaar. Okay, don't shoot then. The fuck? A rogue Freeman.
We need all enemies cleared from this sector.
Zavod was good. Zavod was pretty good. Oh, do you know what? Weirdly, I loved Flood Zone. I don't even know why. I don't know what it was about. What was like Flood Zone actually was kind of like unfinished almost. Like like if you remember, the rooms in Flood Zone were just big empty grey rooms. If you think about it, like at this, if you release Flood Zone in 2025, people would literally be like unfinished grey box map. But it was great. Pearl Market was sick. Yeah, I love Pearl Market. And honestly, Flood Zone was also, again, a camper's paradise. You could just camp in rooms and wait for people. But I still enjoyed it. Blankang Dam, that was more of a vehicle map. I mainly like the infantry. Why is someone just spamming markers? Like, yeah, I know they're there, dude. What do you want? Can't do anything about it. Ow. Oh, he just got destroyed. I was gonna say, what the hell, man? I do love bolt actions though, my god. Bolt actions are the best. Flood Zone was the best Little Bird map. True. I'm trying to think of another one actually. Flood Zone made the most sense in terms of like actually being skillful with the Little Bird. I remember Hainan Resort, it was literally hide behind the big building in the middle or hide behind the mountains, and that was the whole game. At least in Flood Zone, you can actually be... At least in Flood Zone, you can actually have some expression. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot. I should be dead, yeah. Dawnbreaker with a Little Bird? Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Port Valdez from BAC 2. I can't... Port Valdez. Was that the one... No, that's Arica Harbor. Which one was Port Valdez? Port Valdez, Port Valdez, Port Valdez, Port Valdez. Which one was Port Valdez? Port Valdez. Am I right? Port Valdez. Which one was Port Valdez?
Stay alert. Objective says I've lost.
The snowy map. Was it even a port? It was the. Was it the one in the mountain range?
Soldiers, we have lost objective Bertha.
Why was it called port? If there's Cold Harbor. Why was it called Port Valdez if there wasn't a port? Or was it a port next to a river or a lake or something? I don't know. One thing that I always think back to though, when I remember Bad Company 2, is the hertz of the servers and like the hit reg was actually not okay. The hit reg on Bad Company 2 was questionable at best. I'm pretty sure there's a guy. Oh, okay, I'll instantly die then. Same as BF3. I think BF3 was just being shot around corners. But you also have to remember that, like, if you think about the way that the guns worked in Bad Company 2, they were, like, super spready. Like, trying to shoot someone at 50 meters away was the hardest thing you'd ever have to do in your life. So you had insane spread and insane hit reg issues. You know? These are hard shots. Where are they even shooting from? They're shooting from up top. In those trees there, that's where they just shot from. It's like playing Arma. It's like playing Arma. I'm shooting people in bushes. Can't barely see them.
Our soldiers are falling. Remain vigilant.
Need some healing as well. Trying to kill a guy with an LMG and BF3 was like playing the lottery. Even if he shot 10 meters behind you, yeah. Did he die? I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure there's a guy. Oh, he's above. What the? Dude, jump up, man. Why am I getting stuck on nothing? Okay, where's C? Let me have a look. Things are not looking good because I got no healing. Got nothing. Nothing left. I need healing. Heal. Oh, for fuck's sake, there was an enemy in there, but there was teammates behind him. Is he dead now? I think so. If his body's crushed under some bricks, I think he's dead. BF5 looks grainy. That could be my stream, though. You know? Can you Q spot in Battlefield 5? No, I'm pretty sure you can't. It just marks them with like a red something. At least this server gets straight into the next round. Most of the time you're just stuck in a lobby. You know? I got promoted to squad leader. Wow. Some people got to level 500 in this game. That's crazy. But maybe I would have got to 500 if they actually opened up the levels. Okay, this is taking way too long. I said, just as I said, oh, it's nice that the game starts so quickly. Battlefield 3 has many active servers and not even Battlefield 5 can beat it. I don't think that's true. I think Battlefield 5 has more players than BF3. If I'm honest. You know, as much as, you know, you'd not like to think that. I think that is actually the case. One of the biggest problems with Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 right now is if you go back and play them, they're not very... It's like the old Call of Duties. They're not very secure. People have access to your IP address, like, no problem. And we don't know what other things they can do with your PC, because they're just not built for modern security protocols. JJ Tangs, thank you for the 2 years. Ooh, actually hit it with a no-scope. Pretty sick. Oh, here they come. According to leaks, BF6 is 1 year from release. Really? I missed, damn it. I missed again? What am I doing? Where are my shots going? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Bad gameplay. I don't think we'll get the next game. Yeah, I think GTA is probably one of the biggest reasons. The fact that they've already discussed it openly is already quite damning. if they've even discussed it, you know, with shareholders. You know, there's definitely a chance. They wouldn't even suggest the idea if they didn't think it was a possibility.
We have lost the sector.
Oh, have we?
We must fortify more positions in this sector.
How many dudes sitting 900 meters to the back? They want to avoid GTA 6 release. Dude, I've just realized. I realized this yesterday. You know, this isn't confirmed, by the way. This is just my thoughts. I'm pretty sure they might release the game on PC. And I'll tell you exactly why. They might release the game on PC at the same time as console. Because they employed that group that does the roleplay stuff. And I'm thinking, I don't think they want to be running the roleplay stuff on console because there's just so many controls and shit on that. I really feel like they might bring it out on PC. Do you know what I mean? If they're going this hard on like the roleplay stuff and making sure that it's basically covering all the bases on release. Unless they're not planning to release with the roleplay stuff, which might be possible as well. They'll probably just do campaign first and then multiplayer like a month later or whatever. But I thought the whole point was that's why they hired the 5M team, yeah. And they're all PC stuff. Like, no, I don't know anyone that plays roleplay on console. So you'd think that they'd want to rush out the PC aspect of it. Have they confirmed that they're not releasing PC at the same time? And at this point, come on, guys. It's been 13 years, dude. Can we release games at the same time as PC, please? I'm so sick of waiting. You know? Oh, come on. I can hear him, I think. We have yet to get trailer 2. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I think regardless of whether they're even releasing this year, surely they're going to release at the same time for PC and console. Surely. This time. Surely. You know what I mean? Was Red Dead Redemption console first? Yep. Why would Rockstar buy 5M? No, not Fiverr, 5M. 5M are the people that make the roleplay mods. Because roleplay became such a huge part of GTA after launch. Long time after launch, I will add, but still. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. What am I supposed to do about this vehicle? What am I supposed to do about that? What am I supposed to do about that, huh? What am I supposed to do? What? What? I was like proning and leaning and I still get killed by that guy? Is he just the guy sitting on the boat? I don't even know. Is he glitching? Where the fuck is he? Oh, if I'd been a bit quicker, maybe we would have got sold at one. What was the Jack Frags drama? I don't know. Was there any? What Jack Frags drama? That guy, no. No scope glint. Found you. Does anyone know how to make lean not toggle? I need to change that because I'm not used to it. Is it gameplay? Lean. I don't know. Lean. Oh, man. Auto leaning off. How do you change it? Well, they've never had lean not on toggle? I thought you could... I thought you could change it to hold. I'm pretty sure, no? Oh, you personally, right. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Jack Frags is making the, he's making drama alert again. He thought that would fit his channel. Ooh, got him. You can hit body shots all day, dude. All day. Maybe it's in the movement tab. Let me have a look. Options. Keybinds. Soldier. Lean. Lean. Where the fuck is lean? Lean left while zooming. I guess maybe the... I don't know. That's it. Can't change... It's so stupid. There's no, like, toggle. It's just... Maybe I just forget how it works. I just don't remember. I just don't remember good enough, dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. Options, gameplay. Yeah, no, that's not, that's auto leaning. That's not toggle leaning. I'm talking about whether it toggles or not. So if I press Q, I should unlean when I let go of Q. That's what I'm concerned with. But I can't see that. You've been trying out PvE armor servers? Yeah. Part of the fun of armor is the PvP, really. Unfortunately, AI in Arma are actually brutal, and they'll just kill you instantly for no reason. I don't find it very fun. You have to basically know... You basically need a degree in how Arma AI works. What game is this right now? This is BF5. Now they've got no healing. Well, you can actually reload and jump up on ledges. I did not know that in this video game. Today I learned. A lovely tank there. We love that. This has got nothing. Whoa. Just like Grey Zone, the AI is really strong. Yeah, I've never understood that. My thing with AI is that if you make them way too unpredictable, it's not fun. Like, yes, I know you want the game to be, like, realistic. But as we've learned many times, realism is actually not fun. Most of the time, especially in video games. Funnily enough. You need to adjust the realism to make it readable. Otherwise, it's not fun. Yeah, and that's what happened in Grey Zone. And like, I don't know how many times we gave them that feedback, and they were just like, but it's meant to be like that. And you're like, okay, dude, but I'm just not going to play. That's it. I'm just letting you know. One thing that always frustrated me is the idea of like heart shots in Vietnam. What was that one? Red Orchestra. No, the other one. Rising Storm, yeah. It would be like, oh, they hit you in the chest. Oh, they hit you in the shoulder. You died instantly to a heart shot with a pistol. Sorry, bro. It's like... No one's going like, oh, let me aim center of chest, center of torso for the heart shot. Well, didn't it also have like, if it hit you in the... There's one game where... Oh, no, it's Grey Zone. If you get hit in the skull, it doesn't do headshot damage. But if you get hit in the brain, that's when you die instantly. But it's like, what? Like, I don't know, man. It's like you can shoot someone in the skull like 3 times in Grey Zone. But they're like, no, you didn't hit the brain. It's like, yeah, okay, dude. I get it. Whatever. It's just too hard to read in a video game when everything's that small. 10 new BF1 maps would do you. Do you think there's going to be a day where they go back to old games and AI can just make new content for the game with no extra dev work? Surely we're getting to that point. AI can basically code itself at this point. You can probably code not in maybe an FPS game, but you can code some simple games. Surely we're going to get to a point, a bit like RTX Remix, where you just say, oh, could you just build me a map editor for this game from 1995? And they will go, yeah, sure. Is that guy dead or not? What the hell? I wonder what BF6 lore direction will be. I assume they're probably going to avoid modern conflict. I don't know. I think they already... I think from the leaks you can already tell that they kind of have. So it's like a... It's going to be like a... What's it called? An enemy force of like rebels or something. That's not... That's not unique to a specific country. Like a coalition or something. That's probably what it's going to do. Will AI understand what makes a map good? No, but what I'm saying is what if I asked it to at least give me the tools to make a map? Or would it be too complex? I don't know. Is that guy dead or not? I hate this in VF5. People die and they just writhe around on the floor and like, did I kill you or not? Just want to know. An AI mod maker, precisely. I'm getting crazy no scopes now. No, I mean AI making a map is basically just procedural generation at that point, right? And procedurally generated maps only work on games where... Well, they don't really work most of the time. This guy's gonna come from behind, look. Oh wow, 3 of them. How can I not hit that? What am I not hitting? Doesn't make any sense. That's not AI. Some procedural generations use not necessarily AI. Well, in a way, algorithms? Are algorithms considered AI? I don't know. In some areas. Algorithms are a type of AI. Our entire existence is in algorithms now. Guy there, I can't even tell. I mean, the enemy team is just not making a move now. They've given up. Big play. You can grab health and ammo from players, Mystery Boy, in the new game. That is something I have seen. So an AI is something, an algorithm is something that an AI can use, but an algorithm itself isn't considered artificial intelligence. Got it. I do like the ability to drag teammates when they're down. Yeah, I think great. Finally, some progress. You know? I agree with that. These guys are actually too far away to shoot at. Tabster with the 111 months. Thank you. 111. Got him. Hopefully sliding is in BF6. I actually don't know if I've seen any clips with sliding. I don't know if I've seen any clips with the sliding. You know? I don't think I've seen any clips of the slide, so... I've seen some clips of, like, the proning and stuff. I thought I heard some extra footsteps. And now you've got no healing. Oof. There's a tank on that hill. I don't want to peek over too long. Not used to the bullet velocity of this gun. So long since I played. A decoy destroyed. That looked exactly like a player. What the hell? Sliding him backwards and BFE is funny. It's quite funny. Doesn't really make sense, but yeah. Actually insane movement, to be honest. When you think about it. Backwards sliding. Ooh, it was a close one. 61 damage. Now he's got no healing. Now he's got no healing. Omni movement in BF6? Oh, I don't know about that. I've not seen, as again, I said, I've not really been focusing on the movement when I've been watching the gameplay. I didn't check. That guy has no scope done when they peek. It really sucks. Look at these guys up on this hill. What are they doing? Wait, when is the next playtest? I don't even know. The playtest that's definitely not going to get leaked because they sent out an email. They sent out a very stern email saying, do not leak the game again. It's very naughty, and you will be banned. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the email said. So yeah, as I said, don't expect there to be any more leaks. No more leaks. They've solved it. I guess there won't be any new leaks because it's going to be the same gameplay again. Tig said soon. Well, that has been a weird part of it, is that devs have been responding to the leaked gameplay, which is a bit odd. But yeah, I mean, yes, thank God there's not going to be any more leaks after the next playtest, guys. Alright. Sure. I'm glad they solved that issue. Has anyone else stopped playing BF5 since the anti-cheat implementation? Wait, why did you stop playing? What was the issue? I don't know why the alpha test leaks have gotten such a positive reaction from the community. Because it confirms everything that we've been asking for years. The basic stuff, at least. Yeah, it looks like BF3, BF4 again. That's why. Bro wasn't able to cheat anymore. No, I think you don't want invasive anti-cheat on your PC. Brother, what are you talking about? You have to have like, guys, you do realize if you have a problem with anti-cheats, like, you're not going to be able to play any more games ever. It's a losing battle and they have to use them. But yeah, if you're playing on Linux, then I can understand. But yeah, you have to install the anti-cheats these days. There'll be no leaks, surely. That's right. It is a problem. It is a problem. But whatever. They're not going to change the rules, or they're not going to change anything. I mean, at this point, like, and I think I've maybe thought about or talked about this. At this point, just let us capture the content. Do you know what I mean? It's quite funny. Like, at this point, with how many leaks there are, you might as well just let us record the gameplay and just talk about it. Like, what are we doing? What are we pretending here? Or is it that we're not allowed to give our official opinions? With how invasive and advanced the cheats are, I believe it's necessary. I don't believe a company is actively trying to put an anti-cheat in your game to steal data as the primary reason for putting the anti-cheat in the game. Do you know what I mean? At this point, they would get sued and lose money, and I don't think it's worth their money to do that. Do you know what I mean? If something was in the game that wasn't supposed to be there, oh, game, come on. They would get sued. And that's not good for business. Am I rechambered? Damn. Okay, so he's going to push through this door. Thinking I'm on the right, maybe? That's why I went to the left of the door, because he saw me at the window on the right-hand side. So I was like, I'm just going to go the other side then. What? I can't get through that door anymore. Oh my god. I think they just hit the car and exploded and gone. I got a headshot, but it didn't kill him. What the fuck? I agree, but also China. Yeah, but even the Chinese games, it would mean that they would stop making money. Do you know what I mean? Like, they all have to pass all these tests and stuff. And if they got caught out, that's it. The game gets deleted and no one can play their game in the West anymore. And then everyone loses their faith in that company. And that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's, even for the Chinese companies, I don't think it's worth losing that. You know what I mean?
Objective secured. Eliminate all threats in the sector.
Not saying it's impossible, but, you know.
The sector is clear of threats.
I mean, is there an example of that happening? That actually, like, turned out to be true, you know? Even from a non-AAA company, like, has there been examples of that actually happening? I'm sure there has been. Like, I don't know them. I'm ignorant to those that happening. So, you know, is there any examples of it that happening in reality? I'd have to look it up. I'm sure if someone Google it right now, there must be an example of it happening. Like a mobile game. Surely there's a mobile game that someone's coded that's actually taken people's DLs. Surely. Because that's even easier to get your information. Pistols Pete, thank you for the 79 months. Can't see this guy. Whoa there. I guess you just don't want to be the first, but still, I think, you know, there must be something. That was close. They're dead. Oh, what the hell, man? But yeah, thank you very much, Pistols Pete. Appreciate the 79 months. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, I'd love to know where that came from. I thought there would be more readily available examples of that happening. Maybe not even in the gaming world, but in like the in some sort in the app space even. I missed, damn it. I was hoping he'd run back into that. 80 damage, that's actually high. That would have killed him too. And we got no throwing knives. Throwing knives were way worse in this game than they were in 2042's throwing knives are insane. What game are we playing? We're playing BF5 right now. Am I keen for hardcore mode? No. And that's from someone who, you know, enjoys Arma. I think Battlefield games and even Call of Duty games benefit from a longer TTK. A lot of the time. Although, I don't know, with aim assist, I think a longer TTK is actually worse in Call of Duty. Why am I concerned about Battlefield 6 overall? My biggest concern right now is the fact that weapons aren't locked to classes. Which means we lose two things, which is we lose the class identity and silhouettes so that you can tell what you're up against from how the enemy looks. And Battlefield 5 is a good example of where that started to break down because you can't tell what an enemy is until you basically see the red icon above their head. You know what I mean? Hopefully they change that. I mean, it depends what feedback they get. Surely if everyone is giving them the feedback that they want class-based weapons, then surely that would be what they would do and listen to the community. Didn't skins ruin that aspect? Yes. But it was like they still had classes and technically class weapons, but then the skins kind of ruined that. Yeah. I feel like if they're going to do skins in the new Battlefield, it should be class-based skins, no? Using a specific skin means that you can use a specific class on a specific team, maybe? Or you have different variants per team. Thoughts, chat? Like, if you buy a skin, it can be on both teams, but it just looks slightly different depending on the team you're on, depending on the color palette. I'm just saying, that would be not bad of an idea if they want to have, what's it called, customized skins. Because I feel like people would get annoyed if they were like, oh, I can't use this specific skin on a specific team. Although, that is how Call of Duty works, by the way. You can only use certain skins depending on what team you're on. Except in Warzone. So, it's not the most insane thing you've ever heard. Don't know why you kept on peeking. Oh, okay. DICE gave recently the info that there'll be no free choice of weapons in the classes. Where? What's my opinion on SBMM and BF6? If there's SBMM in Battlefield 6 and there's no option to not have it, I'll probably stop playing after a while. And I've already said, like, yeah, I'll dip my toes in, and even if it has SBMM, I'll play it quite a lot. I just probably won't enjoy it as much. And then eventually I'll be like, right, bye. The same way that kind of Delta Force is. I don't want to play Delta Force. I know that I'm just basically gonna... If I play Delta Force, I know that I'm just gonna struggle. And that's not one of the main reasons why I play... I don't play Delta Force to play unranked with... To play ranked with no rank. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here for that. Which is why I play Battlefields on the weekends, because I'm just like, dude, I can just chill. Like, I don't have to think too hard, which is great. That's kind of what it's about. He's gonna peek that left side, isn't he?
We have control and objective Baker.
Oh, you didn't even have full health. What the hell? I thought they were peeking because they had full health. What are they doing? What settings am I on right now? I think it's like mostly high, a little bit of medium. This game was so good, it's a shame they let it die. I think they'd run out of budget. And since the, what's it called, Pacific was a free update, what was the point in... They weren't get, they like, you know, it sounds shitty, but it is, I kind of get it. As a business, why would they release another free update? It's not gonna, like, even if it was good, it's not gonna, like, improve anything, you know? Maybe them releasing the Pacific was a chance to see if they could monetize the game and release free content, and because they didn't make enough money, they just went, Well, there's no point in doing another one. That's probably what happened in reality. They probably just didn't make any money. You would have paid for Eastern Front DLC, but then that would go against their promises. If they were suddenly turned around and went like, guys, would you pay for an Eastern Front DLC? And then everyone would just lose their minds, and then they just lose everything, and everyone's mad. And they couldn't win. Even if they said that, it would be a PR disaster. That was sick. What the fuck? Oh, they're still alive. What the fuck? They look dead. Guys, could you please play for a thing that was supposed to be a live service game? It just wouldn't go down well, would it? You can buy BF5 for £2 as well. Hello, Kaiser Shizer. What up, dude? Did I get Mouthstick Gaming's 41 months? I think I did. Thank you, dude. And the 2 years from JJ. Did I remember that? I don't know. I'm lost. Please climb. Same. Maybe I should play some Hell Let Loose at some point. You know, for a little bit of a change. BF4 had DLCs that you could buy afterwards. But that was always the case, Just X. So when a game releases and they vow that their game is going to be live service, you can't just then go, actually, it's not live service anymore, you have to pay. You can't get away with that. It doesn't work. BF4 was always a premium model. And honestly, I wouldn't even be against going back to that these days. But obviously, here's what happened. BF4, Hardline, BF1 all had paid DLCs. And then everyone was like, paid DLCs suck. You need to do free content. That's the way it should be. And then they did that model and it was shit. And now everyone's like, free DLC sucks. I want paid DLC. Yeah, but okay. Well, that's, you know, it's convenient at the time to say that, but it's obviously not. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just like that was the flavor of the year that year. You can't then just go like, actually, we've changed the model, so you have to pay now. Although they did, if I remember, with Firestorm, because they were like, Firestorm's going to be free, maybe. Or they were going to say that Hazard Zone was going to be free, maybe, or something. Or one part of 2042 or something was going to... I don't know where that information was leaked or where it came from, but I remember something along those lines. I can't remember. But basically, it ended up being... They just... Oh, actually, it's not free anymore. I can't remember which one it was, though. The point is they can never do anything right? That's always going to be the case. If they did a live service, it wouldn't be enough content. If they did a premium model, it would be unfair because everything was live service before. Like, they can never really win. There's always going to be a complaint. And now, yeah, if they went back to premium, I would prefer that because it just guarantees the content. But does it actually make sense? I don't know. Oh, good shot, man. It's easy to say when you have the previous event to hold over someone. Do you know what I mean? It's easy to look like, look what happened with the Battlefield 5. That was dog shit. I want premium back. BF1 was a good game, but at the time everyone was like, this sucks. BF1's content should be free. I hate this. You know, but we don't think about that now because it was all, you know, that's not now anymore. The honeymoon period, I guess, but in reverse. The nostalgia period.
Objective Able is being taken by the enemy.
It wasn't good, but better. Well, sure, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. At the time, the backlash was probably just as bad as the backlash was for the live service. You know what I mean? We just don't remember it that way. Oh, all the way back there, look. All the way. Did I ever play Battlefield Prey for free? Yeah, I tried it. I don't remember it being great. It was very much Fortnite. Before Fortnite. Wasn't it? It was like Fortnite before Fortnite. Is there any games, AAA companies, that are doing the Lord's work and everyone agrees that they're the best thing that's in sliced bread? I don't know. This is why, because we were saying Valve, and I was like, well, Valve also started the skin. If Valve hadn't released CS:GO gun skins, TF2 gun character skins, we might not even be in the what's it called, the character customization hell that we have now. There's always something that comes up that's not necessarily ethical that ends up changing gaming. Is there a company that's just gone, yeah, we'll just do everything right and never for profit? Rockstar? Maybe. Then again, shark cards though. Isn't some of the content locked behind, like, you have to have an insane amount of money, and if you don't pay for the shark cards, you can't do it? Hazelight? I tell you what. I mean, Hazelight are owned by EA, though. In the grand scheme of things. But yes, I agree. Hazelight do just make the games whatever they want, and they don't try and go for... They're not trying to follow trends. Larian? True. Baldur's Gate. Split Fiction, It Takes Two studio, yeah. And also, you know that the guy who runs it is an absolute legend, at least at this point, before we discover some sort of horrible. As always, there always ends up being like the nicest people that you know, as your heroes, always end up with some sort of horrific. Turns out he killed 20 people. Oh no. Don't jinx it. No, I'm not jinxing someone's entire life. Turns out he's a cannibal. Yeah. Turns out Joseph Fares actually eats humans. Oh, damn it. He was almost perfect. Please, team. There's a guy right there. Why'd you ignore him? Brother, you need to take him out. How is no one shooting this guy? What's this counts as kill? Nice. What the fuck? Is he eating good or bad people? I didn't even think about that. A real moral dilemma. He's a cannibal, but he only eats murderers. It's like Dexter, isn't it? Rebellion? Well, I guess so. In the BR mode of this game, are there any players? I think if you try and play the Battle Royale mode of this game, you'll get into a server with 20 players. And then the game will play out like normal, but with 20 players. That's how it works. That's it. So yeah, it works technically, but not great. Unfortunately, we've got like one of the slowest bullet velocity snipers in the game right now. And this guy's lagging like crazy. I picked the M95 for fun, but it's not so fun at range. Have I played the new beta version of BF6 yet? Oh, I don't know, dude. Legally, I don't know. Do you think we'll get BC2 levels of destruction? Probably. Although from the leaks that we've seen so far, it doesn't seem like the buildings just do like send crossing. Have I played any BF1 recently? Yeah, I've been playing all the Battlefields. All of them. BF1, BF5, BF 2042. I can't remember the name of the other one. If only I could remember. There's someone down there. Okay, this is pain. What's going on? Are we all just running around each other? What's going on? Have I played BF1 plus 5? Yeah, I've played both of them. Will the new Battlefield be ready on release? Well, that's not a question for me, is it? Can you still queue for grand operations? No, you have to find it in the server browser. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Nothing. Beautiful. Do I ever think about having a few games of DMZ with Fixe and Westy? I mean, I've already addressed this a few times. DMZ is basically glitch simulator. Regardless of the cheaters. Like, even if you don't face any cheaters, it's just... who can glitch the best? That's it. That's all the game is. I missed, damn it. The Glitch Olympics. Pretty much, yeah. Whoa, almost got hit by that plane there, dude. And I'm not even exaggerating. That's genuinely how the game plays. Which glitch are you using? I'm using the glitch where I don't have to extract. Oh, what glitch are you using? I'm using a glitch where I have unlimited UAVs. I'm using the glitch where I kill you in one shot. So all I have to do is just wait around the corner and you die instantly and there's nothing you can do about it. Why are you avoiding my question about a scoreboard at launch? I've not even seen your question. The game has a scoreboard. What do you want? I mean, just you have a PC, right? You know the leaks are everywhere, right? What do you mean? Verdansk? 19 months from Flahoot there. Thank you very much, dude. Marksman as well. Yeah, I'll be playing Verdansk. Verdansk won't be what you remembered. I know. I've already said this. I don't think it's going to bring the game back from the brink. The only thing that would be nice is maybe they'll fix the cheaters, maybe, because that's what they've said. They literally said, good luck. If there's going to be cheaters until Season 3. It's pretty much not verbatim what they said. In other words, which is the opposite of verbatim. They basically said, we're not going to fix the cheaters until Season 3. Good luck. So maybe at least... Because like I've been watching Lackey and Westy play a little bit of the... a little bit of Warzone. And it's like 1 cheater a game, minimum. Do I meditate? No. I just played a lot of Battlefield. And if you don't get used to disappointment, you'll never improve. Mouse and keyboard players are cooked? Absolutely, yeah. The good thing is, though, is at least you can avoid... Like, Warzone has a playstyle, which I will be utilizing, where you just never push a building. And there you go. And that's how you beat aim assist. I'm a victim of the cheating issue. Got banned and wouldn't even know why. Well, there you go. It is what it is. But yeah, as long as they fix the cheaters, it will at least be somewhat playable. I think as well, isn't it just going to be a whole thing of like, everyone will have seen, it's going to be the same gameplay as Verdansk, but maybe with Omni movement, which is not what we want, really. I think Westy's always brought that up. He's just like, I wish they'd get rid of Omni movement, which they probably won't. And so it's just going to be the exact same gameplay that you've already seen us do for 1,000 hours, but again? Oh, good. I'm glad that the ground's shaking, so I can't see. Do vehicles, anti-vehicles seem like they're going to be balanced in the next game? So from what I've seen of the leaks, it seems that because you can use any gun on any class, there's no reason not to play the engineer class and just use the most meta assault rifle or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So the meta that I've seen from leaked gameplay is that everyone just plays engineer because you either play support with healing or you play engineer. And do it that way, so that you've got the best gun with a rocket launcher, and it kind of makes the if I'm being honest, because there's no weapon locks, why would you ever play the assault class? Thoughts? What's the point in the assault class? Is my thoughts about the leaks that I've seen. Why would you play assault when you can use the same gun and have a rocket launcher? What's the point? What's the assault get that's actually useful? Flo with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, dude. Wait, you're subbed on both as well. Yeah. Oh Jesus, let me see this guy. Flo with the 5 gifted subs. If you got gifted one of those subs, or you just want to give Flo some love because it's extremely generous, make sure to thank Flo in the chat. Appreciate you. Yeah, so basically the fact that the engineer class can use any weapon that the assault class can, and you get a rocket launcher, basically makes the engineer class the strongest class for playing like an assault. So, you know. Because remember, assault isn't medic anymore, like it used to be in the other games. Assault is now just purely... I don't know. I don't know what the assault class does. If it's not going to be the medic, and you're not weapon locked, what's the point? Dude, this bullet velocity is not it for this map. They assault, but I guess they get different perks because that's a whole thing recently. Is the perk system they're bringing back, like BF4 had. Remember the perk system, guys? That's coming back, I believe. So yeah, it's this idea of maybe the perks will be so insane compared to engineer. What just happened to my teammate? They just got minced. What? How can they even see me? Doesn't make any sense. They're shooting through a bush. They could give universal weapons, but give each class a weapon specification that improves its SMG performance. I guess. Any class can lose any gun. Yes, in the unofficial leaked playtest. That is correct. How is that not a headshot, dude? Ugh. I need to switch snipers. This is painful. This gun does the highest damage, but it has the lowest velocity, and so the bullet drops really heavy. And trying to hit headshots over like 50 meters is really hard. Because they move out of the way. Those pesky bastards. I would rather they class lock it, yeah. Okay. I've got to go all the way around the side now. Do they have enough artillery yet? How is that guy still alive, dude? Come on. So many of you in here. I hit someone else, I think. Oh, that's a vehicle. Come on. Come on. Let us win. Why not go with the carbine from the medic class? Oh yeah, the carbine's way better. Stop missing! I keep missing all my shots, man. Hitting different. I actually need the jungle carbine. I could have at least got one dude there. We're getting beaten back. Dude, come on. What else can we even do? Sorry, what was the Omni movement thing? Yeah, the reason why we don't really like Omni movement is because the movement system was... That system's developed for controller mostly, first of all. Second of all, you can't turn certain things off. So stuff that you used to be able to do in old games is now near impossible because it forces you into a prone dive or some shit. Like, if they actually gave us the tools to be able to turn off certain aspects of Omni movement, it would be okay. But they're just like, it's a perfect system. It's your fault that you can't use it. So, for instance, if I want to prone behind a box, there is a very high chance that I will launch myself 6 meters back from the box whilst trying to get into cover, even if I barely touched, because you auto sprint as well in certain directions. So, if you're moving in any direction and you press the prone key, you will prone dive in that direction, and there's no way to turn that off. And you have to remember that it's even more of a problem on mouse and keyboard because it's only absolutes. So with controller, as long as you're not full direction, as long as you're not holding full on a direction, you won't prone dive because you should be going slow enough to think. Whereas on keyboard, if you're holding W or A, that means you're going full speed that way. So it just goes, hey, and you just launch yourself off a roof into the floor. It's like, oh my God, dude, it's so frustrating. And so basically the only way to counter that is letting go of all your keys and just going prone, which means then you can't do anything. But also, yes, the other thing as well is the argument I've always seen is we should have just PC versus PC lobbies again. The game would die, as it did do in previous games every single time. So the problem is you've got a problem here. You can't have PC only servers because the game always dies after a while. But it also means that you just have to deal with the mismatch of controller versus mouse and keyboard, and that's that. That's it. You know, you can complain all you like, but if it was PC only servers, it would be even less playable. use HE keyboard switches. Yeah, but it only works. I'm pretty sure you can't assign HE, what's it called, keyboard switches to Call of Duty. It's only made for certain games. Do you know what I mean? That only works for games that have that, and I don't think it's compatible right now. This is the gun I should have been using on that map. Why don't I play Delta Force Extraction anymore? I just got bored. Holy shit. Okay, dude. Is he gonna do the same again? Let's find out. Ow. Oh god, there's a guy down there. What happened to my nade? Why didn't it blow up? Yeah, Delta Force Extraction, after a while, just became very... I don't know, just unexciting. It was just like, spawn on the map, kill all the men, or die instantly. That was that. There was no, like, interacting with anyone, or... Okay, sure. There's a lot of people pushing out. That's me, that's a teammate. I have no ammo! Damn it. All they have to do with Omni movement is just let us be able to turn off certain aspects of it so that we can control our character better, but it's just done. They're just like, yep, that's completed. What the fuck?
Be aware that objective Ava has been lost.
Well, our medic's coming, let's go. Tick-toff. Go, 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 go. Oh, we're so screwed, man. We're out of here. Did I ever play Delta Force? Yeah, I played loads. I think that was the main problem with it. I played too much of it to the point where I played the whole game before it even launched. I'd played every map like 30 times before it launched. Actually, hold on. No. Too many enemies, man. Can't keep track of them. Who is shooting at me and how do you have an angle? Where are you? Okay, just a tank. Why not? Oh my god. We're getting crazy push. I'm getting back. How do you even have an angle? There's no way. I mean, just slide all over the place. I knew you was too good to be legit. Nice red dudes showing. What the fuck are you talking about? This is every Battlefield game. This is how BF5 looks. Have you watched Battlefield gameplay before? What's the difference? Arena Breakout Infinite, what about it? Damn, that was a big play from that guy. Where the hell is everyone? Are they on the other base? Where the fuck are they?
We are losing objective Ava.
I don't have a... I'm not on the recon class, am I? This gun's crazy OP. And they never fixed it. So I'll take advantage of that. Thank you. "10 years of cheating allegations." I know, man. Oh, if I'd hit that, that would have been crazy. There's a guy up there, I know that. I can bloody hear him.
Attention, we are losing objective Baker.
Wait. I hear a... Okay, how many people on this point? Like 5, probably? Okay. Unlucky. Where did I just get shot from? Who did that? No, he actually... What I don't understand is I swear I died like instantly to like 2 shots there. Why does the trench carbine do so much damage? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't remember this vehicle. Unless there's just a really short guy in there. It just looks wrong. It doesn't look like he's in the right spot.
Soldiers, objective Baker has been lost. Retreat now.
Do you reckon that guy with the ghillie suit is still in that spot? Oh, we gotta move back. Gotta change direction using the slide. God damn it, where were these guys? No, I'm gonna... Look how far back we have to run. Jesus Christ, where was this? Where? Where are these people? Delta Force is fine, but you'll likely be done after a few weeks anyway. I'll be playing the new update whenever that is. You know? I'll play the new update for Delta Force. What's it going to be called? Delta Force Season 4 or whatever? I'll play it, and then I'll stop playing it, because I won't have fun. A common theme. Do you think sleeping's a waste of time? Well, here's the thing. Obviously, if there was a way that I got the same effects of sleeping without sleeping, and it didn't affect my health, then probably yes. But unfortunately, right now, that doesn't exist. Unless I'm mistaken. And someone's going to be like, cocaine! I was like, no, but you know what I mean. So no, I don't think sleeping's a waste of time. SPMM, the destroyer of worlds. Pretty much. The destroyer of fun and games. You stop playing a game when you don't have fun with it? Well, yeah. But then again, there's always the chance that like you go back and play it when there's new content, and it's like it fulfills everything, you know. I'm at least trying it again. People might be interested to see my take on it. Maybe I have fun. Who knows? Maybe the game's good again. So yeah, I'm always gonna end up playing it again probably. Even like for instance Warzone. Do you think I'm like, ooh-wee, I think Warzone's gonna be crazy good when I go back to it? No, I'm gonna get fucking destroyed. Even more so than before. It's gonna be horrific if I'm honest. But it will at least be interesting. Damn it, Jim. Thank you for the 3 months. What gun am I using? This is the jungle carbine. Yeah, 100% truth is that I'm going to get absolutely battered on Warzone. Probably, I don't know, enjoy it less than other games of him. But at least there'll be new stuff. And I'll be playing with my friends, I guess, you know? That's the goal. Is it considered a sniper? No, technically it's considered a... I don't know. It is a bolt action. But no, it's not a sniper rifle. In theory. No scope glint? True. Yeah, it doesn't actually. All they had to do to fix this gun, by the way, is just not make it have as high damage as it does at certain ranges. It one-shots up to like 100 meters, which is insane. I'm not even worried we've got armor. We do have armor, but also armor hasn't had a lot of new content itself either. I've played a lot of the same content. I will get bored of it eventually, I think. Dude, they're so hard to see in there. Ooh, I almost got mid-air as well. Could anyone else shoot their guns at this guy? Come on. Any validity to the heat issues with the 5090 cards? I mean, I've not had any issues, but who am I to say? I don't know whether I've stress tested it to that point. You fired an M1 Garand in real life. I'm sure it would have been fun. What the fuck? Okay. This guy didn't make any noise at all and I just jumped down. What was that first-person extraction game you played a few years ago? That was The Cycle, and that game is now shut down. That game also had a issue with cheating, but also I can't remember. It had a strange matchmaking system too. I'm dead. I mean, they had to do something there, didn't they? The revolver in this game? Yeah, it's crazy. 2 shots, guaranteed. A new game's coming called Bicycle, instead of calling it The Cycle 2. Yeah. Do you think in the next game snipers will only be 1 shot to the head? Well, they should be. If they're balanced like Battlefield 5, then it should be good. Oh my god. Funnily enough, I actually think that they shouldn't balance them like BF1 because it would be too strong. Battlefield 1 snipers were overpowered, and that's just the facts. Isn't there... Wait. Isn't there an FPS at the moment? It's like a meme FPS on like... I don't know. Where it's called... It's like where you actually play as a cheer. It's called like... It's called like Quacks or something. You play as a duck and you can like wall hack and cheat. Cheat as cheer, that's the one. Not ducks, cheers, yeah. The game is like built around the fact that you have everyone has cheats. And they all have wall hack and ESP and shit. And aimbot. A novel concept. Ow. I can hear them running around. No way. You got away with that? Oh man, I didn't see the guy prone at the window. I heard a streamer got banned on Twitch for it. I bet you what happened is that someone reported his stream. A dev came in, didn't understand what the game was supposed to look like. And then just banned them because he saw that they looked like they were cheating. That does actually... That sounds very legit. How was Iron Sky themed extraction shooter? No, I don't know what that is. Oh. Wow, very skilled. Lyric was playing it the other day, yeah, precisely. This guy went out of his way to res me, dude. Big pog. Oh, I'm playing medic. I'm not playing recon. That was a... Well, that didn't even feel like I aimed at his head, but I'll take it. Will I ever play any more BF4? I don't know. It's a hard game to stream because of how many security issues it has. Hi, Tom. What's up? Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna be trying the Arma Reforger. What's it called tomorrow? Experimental server. Security issues. Yes, as far as I know, anyone can get your IP address on BF4, maybe BF3. Oops, didn't mean to shoot. All right, guys. I don't know. I haven't played BF4 in a long time, but as far as I know, people can just get your IP address. Obviously, you can just play through a VPN, but it's like, can I be asked to play through a VPN? Like, I guess I could, you know. And I would. If I played BF4, I'd just play through a VPN because it just guarantees security. Okay. That sucks. My gun took so long to pull out. I think anyone can get your IP from any game. No, it depends on how the server's set up. I don't know about Arma Reforger, but it depends how the server's set up. Yeah, so guys, if you're not streaming it, then they're not gonna care about if you piss someone off, then they might get your IP. If they get your IP address, it's like it's not. They're probably not gonna DDoS you because it costs money usually to do that. But if you're streaming it, then obviously it's funny, I guess. You know what I mean? So if you, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really, like, even if you play off stream, it should be fine. But yeah, if you stream it, then people might DDoS you just to take your internet down because it's funny or something. And that's that. We could even win this. Ooh, unlucky. They're gonna come and res this guy up here. I'll take it. That's 2 dodgy shots in a row, man. We're actually eating through their tickets like crazy. There's a chance we win this. Do I think it's worth to get into this game at the moment? Honestly, £2? Probably. Like, is sniping more difficult in BF5 than BF1? Yes. You have to aim for the head. Chest shots went 1 shot. And they can also... Again, this game is actually weird. You can heal... Every class can heal your first shot, too. So it's often a 3-shot body shot. So I think this game is actually one of the hardest games to snipe in. Except the snipers were really strong and good. Like, you didn't get suppression or whatever. But yeah, if you wanted to play a Battlefield game, Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 are ideal choices. To play Devil's Advocate, £2 more is infinitely more expensive than the £0 that Delta Force costs, though. Delta Force had SBMM. I'd rather not play that game at all. If you want a truly casual FPS experience, I'd rather pay £500 than play with SBMM. I'd rather pay $1 billion than play with SBMM. There you go. £2 is worth your mental health. There you go. Anyway, guys, that was fun. That was fun, wasn't it? We had a good time. It was a fun time. It's just a fun game. Why is BF6 concerning? Do I know something you don't? No. From the information that's readily available. Weapons aren't locked to classes. Matchmaking. There's no server browser. And I don't know if there will be. And you still can't tell what classes are based on how they look. The 3 main concerns already, when the game hasn't even been confirmed as a game yet. You know? Anyway, guys, you can do whatever you want. I'm not here to promote Battlefield. I'm just playing the old games every weekend, because why not? It's nice to come back to them and play them whilst we talk about Battlefield 6 or whatever it is. I assume you get in trouble if you showed leaks. Yes, I would get DMCA'd, which is weird because the channels that have the leaks on them are currently not being DMCA'd. Isn't that weird? If I was to take their video and show it on stream, I would get DMCA'd, but their video would still be there. It doesn't make any sense. It's got to be all or nothing. This is what I've been talking about with the Battlefield 6 leaks. Actually take down the videos or let us talk about them. That's it. Come on, dude. It's like it's getting ridiculous now. It's like, guys, if you're not gonna take down these videos, fine. Let us make content then. I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense. You got to pick a side. Are you actually gonna do your job and say, oh no, we are actually gonna take down and DMCA all the content, or are you gonna let us do it? Come on. Make a decision, please. Especially, allegedly, there's another playtest. Again, I don't know. I haven't even looked at when the next playtest is, but allegedly there's another playtest, and allegedly the same rules are still applying for the next one. So, no one's gonna leak anything for the next playtest, guys. Thank goodness. But yeah, it is just funny. They've got to have a stance though, and actually stick with it. But there you go. Could I reenact the videos through the medium of dance? I don't think I need to. Not at this point. And if they take them all down, then maybe I will. We'll have to resort to that. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's stream, give it a like. Make sure you're following. Make sure you subscribe. We'll do some more Battlefield next weekend, probably. And talk about... And we won't talk about any of the leaks from the playtest that might be happening. Because there won't be any. There'll be 0 leaks next week, guys. Problem solved. But thank you guys for watching. It's been a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow if you wanted to watch Arma Reforger experimental with the 1.3 update. Most likely, if there's servers. If there's no servers for it, what can I do? If it's not full, then it is what it is. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. All right?